What's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to talk about Star Wars Age of the Republic. So we're going to start with Qui-Gon Jinn. If you enjoy, leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, which you should be new because this is the first video up on here, so let's get a like for that, right? Qui-Gon has been sent to a mission on the planet Brienne to protect the mistress of this planet. They're still coming, Master Jedi. Yes, Mistress Thier, I had noticed. I suggest that we keep moving as well. The two start running away from this sudden combat. Obi-Wan, ready the ship. The Priestess of Wood and I are heading your way. And we're not alone. It sounds like the negotiations didn't end well. There's little middle ground between cutting down a tree and not cutting down a tree. And Mistress Thier's opposition seems willing to cut down anyone who stands in their way. Master Jedi, she screams. We appear to be surrounded, and they are surrounded by the people of the planet, all in metal armor. The general of these troops walks out and says, "Your word or your blood, Mistress Thier. The trees will fall with one or the other." You think that you can face the might of a Jedi warrior? You and your blasphemy will be... She gets interrupted. Qui-Gon wraps his arms around her. What are you... Obi-Wan flies the ship right above them. I was sent to find a peaceful solution to your people's problem, Mistress, and this is clearly not a time or place where cooler heads will prevail. Don't let them escape. Hang on, Mistress. She starts to scream, "How dare you!" Take us up. As Qui-Gon jumps into the ship with blaster fire all behind them. Where are we heading, Master? Back to Coruscant. I cannot abandon my trees to the Metal Clan. By your laws, by their own admission, they need your word or your blood to harm a single leaf. For now, they shall have access to neither. And shows them flying back to Coruscant, the capital of the Republic. The Priestess of Wood is disgusted by this planet. A city of metal, of course. Why have you brought me to this abomination of a world? You will be safer here for the time being. I will be safe when every member of the Metal Clan is dead. Strike them down with your lightsaber. End this conflict. That is not the way of the Jedi, Mistress. But you fought for me. You chose my side. I defended your life. Whatever you may think, He gets interrupted. I had heard the Jedi were great warriors, but running at the first sight of a fight? The legends never hinted at your cowardice. Qui-Gon heads back to the Jedi Temple to think about something. Master Qui-Gon, your report the Council requests. Master Yoda, surely you did not track me down for a mere report, especially when my Padawan has been so diligent in filling his own. No, great turmoil I sense in you, and new it is not. If I am to be honest, this mission, the words of the Priestess of Wood, there are concerns that I have had for some time now. A coward you are not, Qui-Gon Jinn. Her planet you had to leave. Being called a coward isn't what's bothering me, Master Yoda. It was being called a great warrior. Even here on Coruscant, the home of the Jedi Council, there's little understanding of our purpose. We are seen as soldiers, servants of politicians, with little mention of the Force itself. Mysteries the Force remains to many. And misunderstood, those who use the Force often are. And yet, our actions are a reflection of our purpose. Perhaps the Jedi Council residing here in the capital is the problem. We are used as a weapon of the Republic, and thus we are seen as such, perhaps even by ourselves. On this point, the Council will not agree. Of course, but be it the Council or myself, I feel there is a loss of vision. When questions we have, a deeper understanding from the Force we must seek. On that we agree, Master Yoda. Qui-Gon realizes that the planet of Coruscant is not the place to find these answers. He must search for answers. So he heads into his starfighter, but where to go, he does not know. But as in all things, the answers lie in the Force, letting it guide us. He types in the coordinates that the Force has given him, and he flies his starship out to those coordinates. He is going to find the answers he has sought. He starts heading through hyperspace towards an unknown location, seeking these answers for himself and the Mistress. He is closing his eyes through all this, and he finds himself at an unknown planet. Yes, charted long ago, but not considered important enough to have a destination. No evidence of technology, but an abundance of life. Let's see why the Force brought me here. Qui-Gon Jinn steps foot on this planet, and it is beautiful. But there must be more to it than simply, he pauses, wait. I sense something. Something feels wrong, cold. There is a corruption here, a darkness. He looks around to find the said darkness. And it's spreading. He looks at the ground and immediately starts to turn to red. He starts to think, was I brought here to stop it or to learn from it? The Force, it is strong here. The dark side, temptation or a lesson? But it does not matter light side or dark side. He seeks the answers from the living Force itself. So he heads to a dark monument and he begins to meditate. He finds himself on this different plane of existence, and his body is full of the light side of the Force. But something creeps up towards him, and it's the dark side. He grabs his lightsaber and immediately starts to fight the dark side monsters. He starts slashing through all of them, cutting through each of their chests, trying to break the darkness, not letting it get to him. It looks that he has mowed all of the darkness down. He has protected himself. But the dark figures turn into Zabraks and Twi'leks and many different other alien species, and he realizes what he has done. He has darkness on his hands. It starts to grow. It starts to take over him, going up his arms, down his chest, up his face, and covering his mouth. No! Just a vision. But what did it? The light found its way in. Balance, but through a means beyond conflict. Violence sows the seeds of the dark side. Unchecked, the Jedi could become that which we fight against. Mistress, Master Jedi, I am attempting to enjoy what little nature this planet offers. There are far more useful places for you to visit during your stay. What do you mean? The Metal Clan has recruited powerful off-world allies to their cause. You must do the same if your trees are to survive. More outsiders to strip our world of everything we value. You mean enriching your people doesn't have to mean destroying your way of life. Not if you can find balance, compromise. There are people from 1,000 worlds on Coruscant that have faced similar struggles. You may see it as a city of metal, but there is wisdom to be found here, and allies. Very well. I will give your supposed allies a chance to argue their case, but for the sake of my trees, I hope you are right. Qui-Gon goes back to talk to Master Yoda. Answers did you find? I did, and as often with the Force, more questions. Good questions are. Ask them we must. Certainty in our understanding to arrogance it leads to the dark side. And yet becoming too rigid is also a risk. The tree that won't bend will snap with the wind. Ever present the dark side is, and a threat always. Bend to it we must not. Of course not, Master Yoda. The dark side consumes, and there is no balance to be found in such a path. And what is our purpose if not balance? That shows Qui-Gon believing the Force should be in balance, and this is when he starts to believe in the Chosen One, who will bring balance to the Force. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new for videos just like this one. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you later.